Hi. Okay. So, Yoda wants to go on the couch. Let me go pick him up. Okay. So, I'm just gonna get right into it. I have not filmed on this channel in a long time. And I'm thinking the title of this video would be like, why I'm inconsistent with making content. We'll see if I change it. And yeah, I'm filming on my phone, my front-facing camera, and I have this little Rode mic. I just wanted to make it like nice and quick and easy. I didn't make any bullet points, didn't really plan, so we'll see. Welcome back. How are you? This is my second channel. I'm thinking of renaming it. I don't know to what. Yeah, just because like it's going to be vlogs, but like I might do some other things like live stream like video games and everything on here, like non ASMR. So we'll see. It's tough coming up with a name. But yeah. So I have come to the realization that I have had misdiagnosed ADHD my whole life. So I discovered this on my own, and it's without a doubt, for sure. It's not just ADHD, like there's a lot of other elements to it as well. I'm a little dyslexic, a little bit of dyscalculia. There's a whole bunch of little grab bag of symptoms. So yeah, I discovered it through a lot of people, I think, on TikTok. And I wonder if like did TikTok like has it been like listening to me, and did TikTok like diagnose me and like start like sending me ADHD content, right? But I don't know. So it was like last spring, and my experience is that it's been very cathartic to see some of my shortcomings as symptoms and not just kind of just like flaws. Like they're not me. Like there's something going on with my brain. So there's like a lot of details and things to what has been a blockage for me to make content, and I don't want to go through the whole list of things. Like I'm not going to be like complaining to you guys for all the different ins and outs of like external, internal stuff, but like really at the root of it, at the very root of it, and how it's also like affected other different aspects of my life where I haven't done things that I've wanted to do, is also, I think, ADHD is at the root of it. I could go off on a whole tangent about it, but I'm not currently medicated. This is just going to be like a little chatty video. Oh, it's only 4 minutes. That's okay. Just creating content's kind of weird because like just talking about yourself for a long period of time, it just kind of feels like unnatural, because like in a normal conversation I would be asking questions for the other person, but you guys aren't here right now, so I can only speak for myself. And yeah, if you're here, then you theoretically like me, and I like hearing about people that I like, so I can kind of put it in that hat. Well, there's going to be people that don't like me too that are here, and they actually like to comment right away, so that's weird. You know what's also like a side tangent? The idea of like trolls being like bots is crazy, because like who's making these bots, and like are they able to respond and being like if you like accuse them of being a bot, and they're like programmed to be like, no, I'm not a bot. But like that makes sense, because like there can't just be like that many people that are mean on the internet, like, right? I don't know. Like, are there that many angry little boys, or like whatever it is? I mean, I'm sure some of them are real. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm not medicated. That's funny. Going on side tangents. So I'm not medicated. Currently. That's like kind of like a whole story in itself, isn't it? But I'm doing like different herbs and stuff, and I have a Pinterest board on ADHD. It's kind of become one of my special interests to research ADHD. And sorry, there's landscapings going on. I'm really like trying to just not be such a perfectionist with content, and I think like that's gonna help. So it's gonna be a little more relaxed. Of course, I'll still try to like be artsy when I have like the inspiration and like the time and the energy and everything, but like I just think about the people that I like to watch on YouTube, and I would rather them put less pressure on themselves and like show up more, so I could have them be like a cozy space for me to watch, than them put a lot of pressure on themselves, thinking that they need to do like a lot of traveling or think of something zany and something like that to do. So yeah, I hope you feel the same way. What was I saying? So yeah, it's like it's been something for me to research. I have a Pinterest board on ADHD, very fascinating. If my Pinterest board is sensational, by the way. I also I got to make sure. Sometimes I find myself going to vocal fry. Whew. And I'm like trying to make sure I don't do it. But it's hard because like I don't hear myself the same way that I sound. Like internally, I think my voice is deeper than it is. You know what I mean? Like inside my ears, inside my head when I speak, it sounds deeper than when like I hear it back. I'm like, what? That's not how it sounds inside. I think that's like for everybody, and that's why it's like difficult to be a singer sometimes too, right? Like when I sing better when I can hear myself through headphones, or we have a little karaoke machine, and when I can hear myself through the little speaker, then I'm able to sing better than if I'm just regular singing, because it's hard for me to hear myself. I have a hard time figuring out what direction sounds are coming in too. Like I've been pranked where like I was in a restaurant working as a waitress, and my coworker, she said my name, and I had no idea where she was. Like I was like spinning. I couldn't tell where the sound was coming from, and that still happens where like I'll hear a sound and like I can't figure out where it's coming from. So there's something else going on in my wonderfully interesting little brain. But yeah, I can. What was that? Was that an orb? I can talk for a long time, and I have a lot of passions, and I have a lot of interests, and yeah. So it's hard to know how much I could ramble for. Oh, my New York accent just came out. Did you hear it? Yeah. So we're in South Carolina now, in Greenville, South Carolina. I didn't realize I'm wearing a green shirt. Oh yeah, I did a oh, I know it. I know there's gonna be people like, who cares? Stop talking. Like there are, and like, oh, I gotta just keep talking. So I did a color seasonal analysis, and did through Chat GPT. And, oh yeah, I was saying it's hella hot today. It's like real feel 107. So it's like, woo! So anyway, I did a color analysis. I'm just giving like a little update of my life now. Yeah. And I found out that I wasn't the season I thought I was. Well, here's the thing though. It's still up for debate. I thought it was spring because those are the colors that I usually really like and they make me happy. And when I took the Chat GPT test, that little robot dude told me he thinks I'm an autumn, and that's why I dyed my hair. This happened around a full moon. Oh man, I forget which full moon it was. And I was a redhead actually, starting 6th grade off and on all the way up into my early 20s. So this is very like nostalgic for me. My central air is just cranking away. I'm sure the whole building is just pumping. Was it Freon? No, that's just the car. I don't know how ACs work. So I was a redhead for a while, so this isn't like the first time I'm a redhead. Well, it's like kind of like strawberry blondes. And yeah, that's why I also got a green shirt. I'm trying to stick with the recommendations of autumn colors. For guys watching this that don't understand what I'm talking about, just you could look it up what a seasonal color chart is. Basically like your skin and your natural hair is in some kind of like hue and pigment that is in a family of hues and other pigments, and so you kind of figure out what you are most harmonious with. And it's with all the seasons. But I went on an olive green, I think it was specifically light olive skin subreddit, because that's what I am. I don't know if you could see that like through my content and everything. I have olive skin. I'm pretty green. And but it's like light because my dad is Irish and then my mom is like very dark Italian. So it came out that I'm light olive, but like I tan really well. But like in the winter, I look pretty seasick. So, yeah, it's like a light green. It's kind of like, are you okay? You feeling queasy? Like, no, I'm green. I didn't find out I was olive green until I was in 8th. Well, until I was, I didn't find out I was olive complexion until I was in 8th grade. That we were like, I was at my friend's house. I think we were at a slumber party, and we were like doing probably like noxzema or something. We were talking about our skin, and she's like, yeah, because you're olive. And I'm like, I'm what? She's like, yeah, your skin's like a little green. I was like, it's green? Like, it was just like pretty profound to hear for the first time, as a kid. Because I just didn't see myself like that. Anywho, so yeah, that's new. But the Reddit, right? So the subreddit said that these light olive complexions can show up. Olive in general is different when looking at the seasons too, because the green can counteract with the red differently than if someone isn't olive. So we're not like this. It's not the same looking at the seasons as people who are not olive, if that makes sense. So we gotta kind of like go off like our own rules and outline. Well, not rules, but just like guidelines. So this subreddit said that I don't know if it's interesting or not. Well, maybe if you're light olive too, it will be. But that my that light olive skin can be in the spring category in the winter, and then when we have a tan, then we're autumn. That's what someone said, that it switches. So I'm still undecided if like that is a true statement, and I'll test ChatGPT when I don't have a tan if it will read me as spring and say that spring colors look better on me, which I can kind of see, because when I'm pale, maybe I need more brightness to kind of like liven up my complexion. So we'll see. Also, I've been trying to do natural curls. This is my natural, well, okay, waves technically, but I do have one little curl. Maybe that was over here. This is second day, which isn't the best, but you know, I'm experimenting with different wavy hair, curly hair techniques, and it's been cool. I always kind of knew that I had a little wave to my hair, but I didn't know that I could get it to this level. It would just be that I knew if I didn't brush my hair, I would get a wave. And like I remember in high school, I said that to my hairdresser, and she's like, "Oh, then just don't brush my hair." She's like, "Then don't brush your hair." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like she didn't recommend any products or anything other than that. So yeah, but since I moved to the South, it's been a lot more humid, and I think, yeah, it's just like my hair wants to be curly because it's incredibly humid. So I just didn't want to fight it. And I also have to do like more like conditioning and protein mask and stuff because the humidity can kind of like strip the moisture and everything. So I'm experimenting with that. Yeah, that's kind of like visual update for what you're seeing. This painting here is something I did live streamed. That I live streamed. I don't know proper grammar for that on Twitch, and I went into it with like no plan, and I don't think it's finished. I still want to work on these flowers and these mushrooms and this tree. Even though it was a few years ago, I did it all in one sitting, and then yeah, it just feels unfinished. I like the bark, that it's like rainbow eucalyptus inspired, but I don't love how the tree like blends in with the sky. Also, I read an article that someone like channeled that their past life in one of the planets on Sirius looked like this. So this could be also like a channeling for a past life experience where I visited or lived in the Sirius constellation. So there's that, and yeah. This is a cute little mini fridge. This isn't like the regular fridge for the house. It's a big one. This is like what we call like the party fridge. Put like snacks and like fun beverages. And yeah, so if you made it this far, it's 20 minutes, my goodness. I don't know. I mean, I could go into it more for maybe I should have talked about it more since it's like the topic of the video. That yeah, it was like even just that I've been light sensitive, like what is it called, photosensitive, and like all the big bright lights when I was filming would like make it really hard for me to focus on like what I was saying, like even just like stuff like that. So filming in with lower lights is good. Like I don't know, like people always pointed out that I blink a lot. I think I blink a lot when I'm thinking, like if I was like trying to remember my script and my what I was gonna say. But I think I was also blinking a lot because it was bright as but it was like bright as hell, like with all these like big lights. I was like, that's really bright. Like I wanted to wear like sunglasses. So yeah, I had like 3 big box lights, and it was like just very intense because like I do not do bright lights in my house at night. I keep everything like very, very chill, like low light. So like just to be in front of like these big like headlights like for filming was like kind of stressful. That's just like a tiny bit of it, but there's also like imposter syndrome, which comes from like having ADHD of like all different kind of like struggles that I've had with like feeling different. Yeah, just there's so much. It's not super important really because I'm not trying to focus on the individual issues because I'm moving past it. I'm seeing everything in a new light, taking new strategy, something that has like brought me tears to realize like how much I've been misunderstood or bullied and not given, also like self bullied myself, like been too hard on myself. So it's been like, yeah, it's been like healing, but also like kind of like emotional. So, but then I get to now try different herbs, try different methods, try different ways to hack my brain. I've been listening to all different podcasts and audiobooks to try to figure everything out and get a grasp on things. And it's, it's improved. I'm not perfect, but it's gotten better. And I understand myself in a way that I never fully understood. Knowledge is power, all of that stuff. So, yeah, I just I want to give you an update and like revive this channel, bring it back to life. I'm not gonna make any promises. Last time I got overwhelmed because I was trying to complete my my online yoga course, which I finished and is awesome. And I have a website, cosmictingleshealingcenter.com, where I do yoga classes. And you could also check out the past videos are available too on there. And it's been really cool. And it's been a dream. I've been wanting to be a yoga teacher since I think I was like 20 years old. I started doing yoga in, I think, 2001. So it's been a long time. And I also have, if you've made it this long, you are cool. you're enjoying this channel and entertainment that I bring. So this is a good time to say that I have a book club. The Artist's Way is a 12-week program, and I'm doing a book club where we're going through the process together, where once a week on Sunday at 7 o'clock, it's going to be an hour of co-working and working on the assignments from the book to give us some accountability. And like also like ADHD, we do well with body doubling, and basically like co-working is body doubling. And also just like the pressure of like keeping accountability, because sometimes, and also just like artists in general, to like committing to like a long-term process is like you're into it at first, and then you just like, if no one's holding you accountable, you're like, if I miss a week, what's the big deal? And then you just like never go back to it. So yeah, I think it'll be cool to do the whole process together. It's like, she originally wanted to call the book Healing the Inner Artist. So that's the premise of the book, of like getting through blockages of like people who have criticized you, and like whatever it is, like there's all different kinds of things that can block you on the inside from your full expression and your full creativity. And it's like could be visual, musical, literary, whatever it is. So yeah, you can join me. I'm going to start, oh gosh, I changed the date. What day was I gonna do it? July. It was gonna be in June, but then I changed it to July. It's the first Sunday in July. What is that? The 6th? I don't remember. Was it? I think it's the 6th, yeah. And then to September 28th every Sunday. So if that sounds cool to you, check it out. I also do a bunch of different energy work too. Also like ASMR personalized videos where I do oracle and tarot readings. I offer that too. And yeah, because I'm a Reiki master now. I got my Reiki master too. But yeah, there's much to share. There's much to explore, and I'm not gonna make promises, but I feel good. I feel good for taking a different step and approach, and not be so, I don't know, just like too much pressure on myself. Yeah, with like a certain amount of perfectionism. So I'm gonna end that now. If you made it this far, you're very cool, and I'm happy that you enjoyed this video. And yeah, let me know how you're doing and what's new with you, and something that you're excited or proud about right now. I'll see you soon. Bye.